Namaskar. Welcome to Culinary Chronicles, brought to you by the Third Element. I'm Shankar Manapragada, your host. Join me on a journey through Indian cuisine, its complexity, its richness, and its unique ability not to fit into any definitions. Because Indian food is not just cuisine, it's civilization attached to a spice box. This is not merely about food, it's about stories, identity, memory, and occasionally arguments over who makes the best biryani. India is not one culinary story, it's a mosaic, layered, diverse, and endlessly evolving. Unlike Europe, which often finds comfort in culinary categories, India distrusts simplification. Here, the food changes every 100 kilometers in flavor, in technique, and in philosophy. And often in the local belief that everyone else cooks incorrectly. And yet, across the bewildering diversity, one truth unites us all. Every Indian is an expert on food. You can ask any Indian, and they will speak with authority on cricket, on cinema, on politics, and of course on food, with the confidence of a Michelin star chef and the passion of a family elder. Because in India, food is never just sustenance, it's a memory, it's an identity, it's an emotion, and occasionally passive aggressive family competition. What one eats is often who one is. Among all things people proudly call their own language, land, lineage, food sits right at the top, sometimes even above logic. And every regional dish worth its salt, quite literally, has shaped the larger culinary canvas of India. To quote a few examples, a Bengali will swear by kosher mongsho or roshogolla, depending on whether philosophy or dessert is being discussed. A Malayali will stand firmly by appam and kadala, and of course, main curry. But both will agree on one sacred truth: fish is not food, it's a philosophy, it's a moving vegetable, it's a jol pushpa. A Gujarati rarely travels without a bag full of snacks because hunger is unpredictable and strangers might need feeding. And as cinema humorously put it, तुम गुजराती लोग इतने क्यूट होते हो और तुम लोगों का खाना इतना खतरनाक क्यों होता है? ढोकला, फाफड़ा, हांडवा, थेपला, ऐसा लगता है जैसे कोई मिसाइल्स हैं. Mention the word Hyderabad and the mind immediately smells biryani before even you can think. Add Halim and Kubani ka meetha and resistance is futile. Say the word Bangalore and Benne dosa appears, crispy and loaded, followed closely by a strong filter coffee and someone discussing startups. Tamil Nadu unfolds into a Vishwaroop of idlis, dosas, and pongal, simple, elegant, and quietly conquering the globe, one fermented batter at a time. In Maharashtra, vada pav and misal pav demand to be pursued with cutting chai because Mumbai quite simply runs on tannin and deadlines. Step into a Kashmiri home and the restaurant versions quietly apologize for existing, as Rogan Josh and Damalu revel in what always they were meant to be. In Bihar, Litti Choka is just not a dish, it's a feast, and occasionally it's an endurance sport. From Rajasthan come sun soaked flavors like Lal Mas and Kher Sangri, as rugged as the desert and as dramatic. The Sindhis carry a migratory history in every bite. Try sai bhaji and koki. Resilient, layered, balancing bold spice with gentle sweetness. Like their people, the cuisine has traveled well. Punjab, of course, arrives generously with makai ki roti, sarson ka saag, butter chicken, chased on with a full glass of lassi, and the portion sizes based on optimism. From fiery Andhra comes pickle that can rearrange your priorities in no time. From Goa, balcha, vindaloo, bibinka prove that spice and sweetness can flirt shamelessly. In the Northeast, food turns earthly and elemental. Smoked meats, bamboo shoots, herbs, flavors closer to the forest than to the spice rack. In central India, simplicity shines. Poha in Indore, proving breakfast can be philosophy too. And in Awadh, cuisine becomes poetry. Galauti kebabs so soft they seem negotiated rather than chewed. Even smaller communities like the Cochin Jews have left quiet but enduring culinary footprints. And no journey in India is complete without the street food. From Delhi's glorious chaos to Sarafa Bazaar in Indore, where night refuses to end, India feeds you in contrasts, bold and subtle, simple and elaborate, sacred and sinful. And if Indians are spiritual seekers, the culinary journeys are no less so. For centuries, many came to this land raiders, settlers, traders, colonizers, dreamers, drawn by India's riches, India's knowledge, and India's spice. And of course, India's good food. Some ruled, some looted, some stayed, some left wealthier. But in one realm, India absorbed everything that arrived with openness, curiosity, and considerable culinary confidence. Cuisines. From Central Asia came the Mughals, Turks, Afghans, bringing grandeur, aroma, refinement. Biryani, kebabs, koftas, and the magical patience of dum cooking called dum cook, which taught us some things are worth waiting for. The Parsis arrived seeking refuge and fed India magnificently in return. Dhansak, Patrani Machi, Salli Murg prove that migration often tastes wonderful. Then came the Portuguese and quietly changed Indian food forever. Chilies, potatoes, tomatoes. Imagine Indian food without chilies today. It's like imagining in Bollywood without melodrama. Might be possible, but why? Before chilies, heat came just from black pepper. Today, we have gone beyond, that too aggressively. Portuguese also gave us Vindaloo and Pav, two very different but equally beloved legacies. The British brought us tea, which India transformed into religion. They gave us Anglo Indian hybrids, railway curries, cutlets, stews, mulligatawny soup, and of course, the double roti. The French in Pondicherry added elegance. And then there is this delicious confusion called Indo Chinese. What arrived subtle and restrained, India looked at it and said, needs more chili, maybe a little bit of soya, a bit of corn flour for thickening, and a lot of drama. Thus was born the Indo Chinese cuisine, a culinary invention that delights Indians and may leave a native Chinese diner whispering, what exactly happened? From Hakka noodles to chili chicken, this is not imitation, it's improvisation. Food that crossed borders, happily lost its passport, and through it all, India did what it does best. It absorbed, adapted, transformed. What arrived foreign became familiar. What was borrowed became identity. No meaningful conversation here begins without a garam chai, and no gathering ends without discussing something eaten, something remembered, something tried, something one should must try. Indian cuisine is not merely complex; it's personal, not merely mysterious. It's lived, debated, celebrated every day. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Culinary Chronicles, an introduction to the tastes of India. As we move forward, I invite you to join me on various episodes where we travel through regions, meet chefs, restaurateurs, passionate food lovers like you, so that we could explore the mystery that is Indian cuisine. Till the time, keep exploring, keep trying, keep cooking. Have a wonderful day. Namaskar.